Hello everyone, and welcome over to finally the first race of the NASCAR NR2003 PMU Cup Series Season 9 here at the Daytona 250. And oh boy, it's been a really long time, probably a month since we did the last race, apart from the Daytona Clash race obviously. So now we're finally back. So right now, let's get this done short and sweet as we go on. Let's take a look through the drivers one by one. We'll start from the less important moves and the more important moves. So let's take a look at. We'll start off with some of the drivers that have moved teams, and then we will mention the drivers that I've enter and the drivers that I've left. So let's start off with drivers that have moved teams. So let's take a look. So let's see. Saber Fox will be moving on from Rising Sun Enterprises to Southern Cross Racing, driving in the 005 car. So there is for Saber Fox. And who else? Tremix will be racing again full time. This time driving in the number 2 car for Railfan Enterprises. Railfan Enterprises, I think. Yeah, Railfan Enterprises, if I get this name correctly. So Tremix having raced most of the season in Camera Senior 6 car. So J-Mix will once again be racing full time. And who else? Who else has moved teams? And Jackie Daytona has moved to Lean Motorsports, driving in the number 19 car, taking over from James Jameson, who of course won't be with us this season. And let's see who else. Angelina Patrick moving on from CD Motorsports to Next Gen Racing, driving in the number 25 car. And Dark Rain he's a debutee. We'll go through that afterwards. So let's see. Jay Stavalia will be racing for Petty Enterprises, driving in the number 43 car. Jay Stavalia, who of course won the last race at Charlotte. And who else? And most notably, Jerry Chan will. Sorry, what am I? I'm so stupid. Anyway, who else? And Casey Benz will be racing in the number 53 car. Can't remember what team is that. But I know he's moved teams. He has moved from, I think it was Railfine Enterprises, but he lost his drive for Railfine Enterprises. And as a result, he will be moving on to SLR Racing, driving the number 53 car. And who else has moved teams? Nicholas Wright driving in the number 72 car. He drove the 77 last season, but this time he'll be driving the 72. And I need to see what team is he driving right now. I think he's driving for one of the smaller teams, Enes Racing. Have to pronounce it better. So Nicholas Wright will be driving for Enes Racing. And most notably, David Scott will be back. And, well, technically he's moved teams. Obviously, he lost his drive during the middle of last season. This time he'll be driving 92 car for BP Enterprises. And Olivia Reynolds will be promoted from Sheridan Racing to the 88 car for CD Motorsports, which was obviously last driven by Camry Sr. And let's take a look at the most notable move and the most shocking move in PMU Cup Series silly season. For season 9, it is Drew Walker, who has moved from CD Motorsports, leaving his number 47 behind to drive for BP Enterprises in the car number 77 car. So this will be the first time that Drew Walker will drive any car other than the number 47 car. So that's it. So let's move on to the drivers that will be making their debut. Let's take a look at the drivers that will be returning. So technically Drew Tremix has returned, but obviously full time. And let's take a look at the most notable let's take a look at the driver who will be making his return to the series, and that is of course Jerry Chen. Take a look at it right over there. Jerry Chen will be back. This is not a joke. He'll be driving in the number 47 car, replacing the ongoing Drew Walker. And this was, of course, a last minute, obviously due to Drew Walker's move being quite a shock. So Jerry Chen will be taking over in the number 47 car. So now let's move on to drivers that will be making their debut. So let's take a look from there. Let's see who will make their debut. Jordan Edwards will make his debut driving in a number 17 car for Sheridan Racing. And who else will make their debut? Dirk Rain will make his debut driving a number 27 car for Racing Sun Enterprises. And who else will make their debut? Any debutees? Christian Russell will be driving in a number 68 car, taking over from Jace Chevalier, who will of course be racing in a number 43 car. And who else? And that's pretty much it. And let's go through some of the drivers that, well, if I can mention all the drivers that have left the series as a result, or have been left without a drive for season 9. That is in the likes of Marcus Sanchez will obviously not be with us, and same goes for Talon Saplu and David Ryans, and most notably James Jameson, who will sadly not be racing with us this season. So I guess that's it for now. So let's go through the qualifying session, as we will see who will take the first pole here this season. And it's going to be Trey Meeks who will start on the pole. And starting alongside will be RIT Alajo, who will share the front row. Cameron Senior will start from third. Blake Parker will start from fourth. Tari Lua will start from fifth. Drew Walker will start from sixth. Saber Fox will start from seventh. Solomon Sheridan will start from eighth. Jackie Daytona will start from ninth. And Leland Hill will start from 10th. And the rest. And Jerry Chen will start from 11th place. And the rest. And hopefully this is recorded. It is recorded, so hopefully, yeah. So we should be okay. We are still recording, so. And let me check Discord to make sure everything is okay. Alright, so I double checked to make sure we are definitely ready. We should definitely be ready. So now let's make a move on from there. Let's start the race as we at least get season 9 rolling from there. Here we go. Hang on. Oh, I didn't hear anything though. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear anything, so I do apologize. So, yeah, I managed to turn up the volume a little bit. So now let's take a look at some of the new schemes that we've not seen before, at least during the season. Obviously, don't count the Daytona Clash race, because not all the drivers took part. So let's take a look at some of the new schemes. So there is Trey Meeks driving the number 2 car in that reddish Dodge scheme. Looks quite good for Railfine Enterprises. And there is Drew Walker driving in his new car, the number 77 car, driving Ford for the first time in his career, I suppose. And there's Saber Fox in that reddish 305 scheme. Crud. I hope I didn't miss anybody out. But I think it's better if I show it like that. Okay, here we go. And there's Jerry Chen driving in that Delta car in his first time in full-time racing. As it seems to me that Jerry Chen is a Delta maniac for his love of Delta Airlines, I suppose, or he likes Delta Airlines for some reason. And let's take a hold on. New schemes, new schemes, new schemes, new schemes. There's a new scheme, I think. Well, is that a new scheme? I don't think it's a new scheme. There is Christian Russell. We're about to go racing, and I do apologize for not being able to show you guys, and of course being a bit late to getting the race started. At least to show you the line has been crossed, and now we are green. Away we go here at the Daytona 250. And right now it seems to me, I think Trey Meeks is going to try and hold on to that lead. And there is Righty Alajo. I think he's struggling on the outside line as usual, like any other car on the outside line. But look at that interesting sight we're seeing right now. There is Cameron Senior right behind Trey Meeks, his teammate. In fact, we are seeing 2 champions in the same team, which is quite astonishing to say, just to see right now. It's quite astonishing right now. So, 2 Railfine Motorsports cars now together now, as I think Trey Meeks is going to try and cross the line at the end of lap 1, and he does take it. But I think his teammate Cameron Senior's got the better line on the inside line as he tries to overtake. Or does he? He is getting slightly up in front. And there is Tally Lowell. Where did he come from? Where did he start actually? I don't want to interrupt. Oh, he started from 5th. I thought he started somewhere lower. And now he's up in front. Tally Lowell is up in front now. Will he take the lead? He does take the lead. There is Saber Fox behind him right now. And so far, no issues of yet. Nobody came into the pits or anything, as the Tally Lowell will be up front for now. But obviously this is Daytona racing, so positions will change every lap, especially for the leader. And there is Saber Fox. And he's got Jerry Chen right behind him. Oh, Jerry Chen's got a bit of a nudge right now. Saber Fox up in front now. And going side by side. I think Jerry Chen's got the better end. Oh, we've got 3 wide over there. We've got 3 wide over there. Owen Scott, Dan Hayden, and Tally Lowell all going 3 wide. It's not looking good because it could be more likely a caution if you keep racing like that. Imagine if this happened from way up in the field. Oh, and now 3 wide for the lead. This is certainly not looking good. It's going to turn into a huge derby if they carry on like this. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here is Owen Scott. Oh, almost 4 wide at one point. Almost 4 wide. This is unbelievable. What is going on there? What is going on there? Almost 4 wide. Absolute risk of a chance. Absolute risky chance down there for the drivers up front. Owen Scott still up front right now. Let's hope he actually get his lines working at least, hopefully. As he's now up in the middle line. I think we've got Jimmy Irving on the inside line right now in the 1 car. He has won Daytona 250 last season, so could he go back to back? That's a good question actually. If Jimmy Irving can keep up with this inferior car, because he's done decently well despite his win being a bit more of a fluke. Although he did, at one point, end up in the chase round, probably during the early stages. And then that was it, really, for this driver, who was a rookie last season. And right in front of him was another former rookie. That is, of course, Bradley Riem up in front. Bradley Riem had quite a dismal start of the season, his rookie season, despite racing in one of the best teams so far. And right now we've got Nicholas Wright racing right now, as cars keep going 3 wide at one point, which, as I keep saying, looks very risky down there. And here comes Zach Campbell on the 72 car. And here comes David Scott in the 92 car. There's David Dixon. We've got another David. David. Or just in both ways in English terms. Who knows? There is David Dixon now on the inside line. Let's see, obviously gets the better out of it than same as any other car on the inside line. Oh, they're getting a bit closer. Ooh, Owen Scott looks a bit concerning, or more of the fact yeah, something to keep an eye out of in case anything happens. We're now at lap 9, and there is Patrick Thompson. Patrick Thompson will go onto the inside line, and he will take the lead. But not yet. He doesn't take the lead yet until the end of this lap. 4 wide behind him, almost 4 wide behind. Absolute no good. It's always no good when we see cars going 4 wide. Let's take a look at that car I just saw that I haven't shown you yet. The new scheme that is, you can see over there. I want to take a look at maybe Dex Miyazaki. You know what? I'm not going to waste time. Maybe during a caution or something I'll show you. That'll be better. Right, as we continue on from there, there is Solomon Sheridan in the Lemma 11 car. Now we'll take the lead. Patrick Thompson took the lead last lap, so he will gain that lead lap. Then there is Jackie Daytona. Sorry, I need to pronounce it better. Up in front. Let's see, we can go for another angle. Another angle is better than nothing. There is Jackie Daytona up in front now. Cars are still battling it out. It looks like the grid was smaller, but it wasn't. Oh, and Jackie Daytona seemed to try and get away, at least very briefly. And let's take a look at one scheme. There's Angelina Patrick in a GoDaddy scheme. Quite bit of a reminiscence to the Angelina Patrick scheme. Obviously as a sponsor, but not the car itself. It looks almost exactly nothing like one of the original Danica Patrick schemes during her NASCAR career. Anyway, David Scott up in front still, as he does take the lead from Jackie Daytona, but slowly he does it. Does he? Is he still on the inside line? Probably so. Yeah, he's still on the inside line, and I think he's just trying to defend. Oh, probably not, because there is Enes Kakia. Enes Kakia, I think he's got the grip now on the inside line. He's got the advantage. 3 wide still, not looking good. In fact, 4 wide will be even worse, to say the least. Actually, that's not David Scott. Casey Benz. Sorry, I'm so stupid. I'm so absolute stupid. Casey Benz. But it's the same car as David Scott. But who knows? In fact, quite interesting to say the least. Casey Benz and David Scott actually swapped teams. Quite unsurprising, but who knows? As right now, looks as though that we're seeing a new leader again as usual. I think Enes Kakia and Flander Wilson are battling it out for the lead. They're so close. They're going door to door. They're going door to door right now. Absolute insanity right now. They are going door to door. In fact, maybe it's how I see from the helicopter cam, how racing it is from the top. Absolute insanity. There is a rookie driver, Christian Russell. Oh wait, no, they haven't swapped teams. Sorry, I'm absolutely stupid. Casey Benz moved from Real Fan Motorsports, and David Scott moved from SLR to BPE. So I was absolute stupid. My brain's not being good today because I'm just had a bad day. I'm an absolute stupid guy today. So, and there is another interesting new scheme. Dex Miyazaki needs up into the lead. Dex Miyazaki up into the lead. Or does he? Not yet though. Not yet though. Jackie Halleck is right there. Jackie Halleck is right there. Will she take the lead over from Dex Miyazaki? She does take it away from him. Oh boy, I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. But right now, look at Olivia Reynolds in that new scheme. The new scheme, as we see right now, and she is currently battling alongside Ray in an army. And I think she's got the inside line, so she's got the better line of it. Whoa, whoa, caution, come out. Oh my god, absolute terrible. Blake Parker just flipped over. OMG, that was absolute. That was crazy. I almost missed it. Oh, and Christian Russell on Angelina Patrick. That's another way to have a revenge of someone for basically being crashed out, I guess, or for getting involved in a collision. That is obviously pretty bad. Blake Parker flipped over. We'll take a look at the replay now, but that was crazy. Some of the best drivers, who I hate to mention, obviously got caught up as well, quite sadly. Let's see what happened. So, whoa. There's a curse on camera. Senior. He got tagged in a almost dangerous position. Luckily, he managed to get away from it. But I think he was literally at the tip of an iceberg. He was literally on the tip of an iceberg. Take a look at it again. Whoa. He span and he got away with it. Almost. Although with damage, which is a shame. We need to take a look at some of the replay. Let's take a look at onboard cameras. We'll take a look at the most important ones. Let's take a look slowly and see who caused it. Jonah Burridge caused it. Oh dear. Let's take a look on board the 85 car, because I think that's the driver who I suspect have caused it. So, onboard camera time. And so high up the field, this happened. Oh, and Alright got stuck. Is he okay? I don't know if he's moving. Yeah, he's stuck. I don't know if he's moving. You know what? Screw it. Or forget it. We'll take a look at Alajo and see how he got caught up with Burridge. Onboard camera then, shall we? Right, and Dylan Hayden, who obviously witnessed the very first moment of that collision. Let's see. Onboard camera. Well, that was close for him. But most notably, Cameron Sr., who got tagged but luckily was able to get away with it. Onboard. Jamie's got tagged as well. Bit of damage on the 2 car. Alright, let's take a look once again and see who else could be involved in it. Let's see. We'll take a look at it on slow motion. I think that would be something I would usually do when I last play a replay. Oh, I forgot about Blake Parker, the driver at the center of attention. He literally, he flipped out and he was okay. Well, he was okay. He was able to keep his car going, but obviously not for long because he's smoking. So he's literally out of the race. So now let's take a look at the one more onboard camera. Just one more. Let's hope that let's hope I don't miss any more of the action. So, Blake Parker. And I guess lots of the drivers had quite a scare. Oh, and of course, that revenge on Engineer Patrick and Christian Russell. Obviously, I don't want to go too much, but yeah, as you can see, they've had revenge. Or shall I? Yeah, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Yep, just very briefly, and that's it. It's nothing much special. Anyway, so let's move on to the front. Let's hope there's not going to be any more shenanigans going along, as we're still on lap 17. Sorry. Alright, so we'll take a look and see if anyone will be pitting. They are pitting. All right. Oh, Reynolds. Wait, did she? Maybe I partly missed it, but oh, she did pit. Obviously, I was briefly off scheme at the time, very briefly, because I had to check in my messages, which obviously I'm a bit stupid to do so. So right now, some cars are playing bumper cars again. Anyway, let's forget about it. Let's go through a break. A short break, and then we will be right back. Next time we oh, Trey Mix is out. Well, we'll go through the rest after the break. So we'll be right back after the break. And we're finally back, and we are now heading towards the start finish line, as we are about to go racing again for the second time, as the pace car starts to pull in. We're now at lap 20. We'll be restarting the race at lap number 20, and let's take a look at the retirement drivers. Well, we'll go through this in a moment afterwards. Let's restart the race now. We are going green again, as Olivia Reynolds will be the new leader after the restart. And there's Ray Inanami right behind the 88 car. And there is, I think, it's Lane Hill Jr. in the 5 car. Or the Lane Hill Jr.? No, Riley Hill is in that 5 car. In fact, Riley Hill has returned to the 5 car, having driven part-time, well, driven part of the season with SLR Racing, taking over David Scott. And right now, Ray Inanami up in front, as Riley Hill tries to make a move on the 15 car. It doesn't look like that will work. Oh, and there's Cameron Jr. on the inside now, as he seems to me that he wants to invite himself onto the party of battling for the lead. So we'll go through this quickly. So the 2 car of Trey Mix has retired, as well as Christian Russell and Blake Parker have retired from the race, but the rest of the drivers will be able to resume from there. Obviously some are lap down because of the damage of their cars. And right now, as we keep going from there, as Rain and Army still lead at the moment. Rain and Army, one of the former winners at Daytona. And could she make it a second win? Or would Jerry Chen as well go for a second win at Daytona? And he's right there in the number 47 car. A shock win could do good for him. Obviously, it's still I'm still questioning of whether Jerry Chen will come back to his former glory. He has raced. He has done some part-time races. Oh, someone's blown up. Hayden's blown up. He's out of the race. Hayden is blown out. Yep, it is Hayden. I can tell by the smoke coming out. Hayden will have to crawl himself back into the pits. Obviously, it's not easy for Hayden, but he is out of the race. Sadly. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hope there's not going to be another collision, but luckily there is not, as Hayden was able to pull himself back into the pits. So now the race will have to continue on. Yep, we are still live. Right now we're still live. Oh, and Drew Walker, oh boy, he got involved, and unfortunately it looks as though he's not really going to be in contention for a win now that his car is damaged. He's in 11th place. Quite unironically though. He's still in a decent spot right now. There's Leon Hill as well in 10th place. But his car largely untouched. Right now we're back up the front. Now it's these cars remaining that are still in a very good chance of contending for the win. There is Raleigh Hill. Raleigh Hill is, I think he's battling alongside, his former, another car that he used to drive last season. That is now driven by Casey Benz. Now they're battling alongside each other. Ooh, they're getting close to each other right now. It's just all that they're getting away. These cars are literally getting away from the rest of the field since the restart. And right now, it's still between those two. There is a Casey Benz. Is he going to try and overtake on the outside? Or will Bradley Hill keep his lead? It'll be really ironic to see a pass on the outside. Is it going to be a close rule? It's going to be close. Oh, Casey Benz just got it on the outside. He just got it on the outside. That would have been an interesting photo finish if this was the last lap. We are now at just gone past the quarter stage of the race. And there's Jerry Chan. And there is Jackie Halleck. Hey. Oh, that's Leon Hill. I thought that was Drew Walker. Obviously, his car wouldn't have lasted long because of him being in a wreck. So back to the front as Jerry Chen will continue to lead, and another Chevy behind him. That is Jackie Halleck in the in for CD Motorsport. In fact, no, they're both teammates. I almost forgot, but they're both teammates. And another teammate, that is Olivia Reynolds in the number 88 car. Of course, the only driver absent from this battle is, of course, Solomon Sheridan. Where is Solomon Sheridan? I think he's slightly damaged his car from the wreck. Oh, his car is largely unscathed, or it's possible if he can get back up the field. If he can get back up, it's possible, but who knows? Jerry Chen's still up in the front, trying to pull on a very good run down there. And there is Cam Ray Jr. on the inside line. Could it be another pain moment for Camry Jr., who kept losing his chance of winning here? I guess maybe most of the time he lost. He lost a win on the last lap. Mostly happened at this track, and the last race was no example. Was no exemption, as he lost the lead. Well, I think he was battling for the lead until the last lap. He lost it to Jimmy Irving. So, but now Cameron Jr. wants to get revenge on the number one car. Well, Jimmy Irving. 8 cars are still remaining, but in case there could be another caution coming in, anything is a possibility. We're now at lap 30. There is Enes Kakia, another race winner from last season. Well, not for Daytona, but he has won a race last season. And I think they're closing up to the end of the lap cars. And there's Jimmy Irving. Obviously, it looks like he won't be able to defend his Daytona 250 crown because he's not in a good condition. He's not in a good condition to even win a race. As a result, yeah, his car is in a bad condition. So, anyway, continuing on from there as Enes Kakia up in front still. Ooh, did someone got tagged or something? Doesn't look like so. Imagine if they got tagged right now. If anyone gets tagged and then they all collided. In fact, speaking of which, this happened back in Indianapolis back in season 5, where the pack was battling for the lead until they literally collided with each other at the very top of the leader, and that brought out a caution, which was quite surprising. Let's hope this doesn't happen here at Daytona, as now Casey Benz up in front, and now we've got Riley Hill. Riley Hill wants to get his first win in 3 seasons. I think he last won back in season 6, season 6 or season 5. One of the 2 seasons. I can't remember which one. But Riley Hill up in front. There is Casey Benz. There is Jerry Chen trying to get back as well. Could this be another dream team moment for CD Motorsports? They're getting closer to the lap cars now, so it's certainly not going to be easy. And I hope they get through this quite easily, well, as easily as possible. There are 5 cars. And Jerry Chen up in front. Let's hope he's not too lucky. Eventually becoming unlucky. So let's see as they're getting close. Let's go through onboard cameras. Right now, as Olivia Reynolds is now chasing her teammate now. Jerry Chen for the lead now. But now they're getting close. They're getting close now. Oh, and Olivia Reynolds gets blocked by Dark Rain. Oh, and she's got lucky down there. Now Jerry Chen's the one in the unlucky boat right now. But is she going to try and get through the other lap cars? Oh, Jerry Chen getting angry down there because of Dark Rain. Bit of a fight going along. Ooh, Rain and Army up in front now. And Olivia Reynolds in trouble right now. Now she's the one behind the lap car now, whilst the rest of the field are now literally stuck. Well, they're on the inside line, and they've got the better line. And I think Rainami has got it. Oh, Enos Kakia now up in front. He's got through. He's got out of the way of everyone else. Oh, and they're getting closer. Quite interesting to see. We'll take a look later on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Did they just tag? Did they just tag? I hope not. I hope not. Oh, and Jackie Halleck appears to have some damage. Let's take a look. Let's see if there was a caution. It looked like it might have got. I think one car got tagged at one point. Probably not. I guess it's how they move. But anyway, as we continue on from there, Rainami is still in the lead right now, and we've got her teammate Casey Benz up in front. So two SLRs, 1-2, two SLR 1-2. And obviously some cars, the second battling pack, are now trying to get through those lap cars, same as those cars, so they're obviously in the same position. Here comes Jerry Chen on the inside line. Jerry Chen up in front now. But probably not for long because he's on the outside line and Riley Hill's on the inside line. As we're expecting another set of lap cars. Let's take a look at one scheme I was going to show you. Dex Miyazaki. His scheme is slightly different compared to last season. Bit of a refresh. And we're back up front as Riley Hill will continue to lead. Well, we'll be up front with the rest of the pack. They are still struggling behind the lap cars now, which is not looking good. Certainly not looking good. Anyway, let's focus more on the back, up the front. I mean, as those cars are now struggling to get through. Another set of lap cars now. Oh, is it a clean one? Oh, not quite. I think Riley Hill. He's got through two. I think he's got the hang of it now. I think Eddie Forrest Jr. is trying to be a bit more friendlier now. It looks like that. There's a clear space ahead. There's a clear road ahead. So probably not for long. Well, I don't know, but right now Cameron Jr. and Riley Hill are now together. Other cars get passed through another set of lap cars. When Ryan Army losing out. as she got, well, like the others, got tagged with the other lap cars, and unfortunately for her, came off worse for her. So now it's 7 cars left. Or is it 7 cars? Oh no, got lap cars again. I didn't see lap cars. Maybe they came to the pits. That's what I'm questioning about. There's David Scott. And there's Lane Hill Jr. Oh no, that's not the leading pack. I'm so stupid. That's the next pack. And unfortunately Cameron Sr. is struggling as a result of that collision. Despite that near miss, I guess his car just got wrecked, and now looks so he was literally on his he's literally trying to at least get his car to the finish line. So right now we've got 7 cars left. Ines Kakia up in front, still up in front. And there's Jerry Chan. But let's go through the standings. Let's see how everyone else is doing. So we'll take a look at the standings. We're supposed to show the standings probably once every 5 to 10 laps, just in case anything happens. So right now, as you can see, obviously Ines Kakia is leading the race at the moment. Not for long though. Jerry Chen has now taken the lead back. So as we go down from there, you can see where you are all standing at the moment. Anyway, we're back, and right now Olivia Reynolds up in front. It is literally a cat and mouse game right now. Lane will stop on track. Lane will stop on the track. Not good. And we've got a caution as a result. Oh, did something happen? Oh, he blew up, but how did that trigger a caution? How did that trigger a caution? We'll take a look. We'll take a look later on. We'll take a look afterwards. So Lane Hill literally just blew up and he's out of the race. So how did it trigger a caution? That's a question mark. Let me go through it again. What happened again? What happened again? Or that as a result, maybe it's just debris caution or something like that. Probably triggered by Lane Hill, but I guess we'll just call it a debris caution. But at least it's a caution at Daytona. Sounds pathetic, but Angelina Patrick into the pits. I think she came for a pit stop, probably in one of the most unlucky times right now because it's Daytona. Oh, we're stopped. Sorry about that. So yeah, probably debris caution as a result caused by Lane Hill. Now we're back up front. let's hope it opens up to more drivers who are wanting to get back to the lead lap. And yeah, because some of the cars are slowing down while they're coming into the pits. But let's hope that they get back. And yes, they're in a good position right now, so some cars are now trying to at least get closer. But right now, let's see if they're going to pit. They are going to pit. Let's take a look a bit closer. We can see who is staying out. Obviously, the lap cars, I think they're going to come in next, I think, because they're lap down. Just for regulation, just for regulatory reasons, just to separate them from other laps. Oh, David Dixon's got some slight damage. How did he go? How did he got it? That's one question. I think he got it from that collision. Yeah, I think he got it from that collision. Oh, probably during the pits. Yeah, it was during a caution. Anyway, so some cars are pitting and some cars are coming out. So now, okay, so let's stop from there. So let's all go for, let's see who is leading at the moment. Jerry Chen is still leading right now. So why don't we go for another break, and probably in the next lap or two we will go racing again. So we will be right back after the break.
Okay, we have to discuss this trip up to Philadelphia, Pop.
Yeah, we need to talk about it. We gotta figure the road.
Listen,
wait, let me talk. We gotta go. You do it on Google, right?
Yep.
And you go maps and you draw what?
We don't need to drive.
What about snow?
We don't need to.
Yeah,
drive.
we don't drive.
That's why, because of snow and stuff. We can't drive to Philadelphia.
I'm driving to Philadelphia, Michael. It's decided.
Seriously, let's just fly.
Fly, Michael! Goddamn it! Now listen to me. I am not flying. They just lost a goddamn plane yesterday. They ain't getting my big ass in no goddamn plane.
I've already bought the tickets.
What? You fly! Let that goddamn microwave fly. Yeah. It just flew, but not me.
And we are back. And right now we're about to go green in the next, well, just after this lap. And at the start of the next one, as the pace car starts to pull in. Right now it pulls in and we're about to go racing again for the third time this race. Here we go, and the race is going green. Here we go again, as Olivia Reynolds will be the leader once again. And hopefully that will bring up some more competition of more cars joining in. Hopefully so. Especially likes of Owen Scott and a few other drivers as well. And Solomon Sheridan hopefully can catch up as well. Obviously with those lap cars, that'll be a bit of a competition. But right now, sorry, I got distracted by a post. As looks as though Olivia Reynolds is doing quite interestingly well. But it looks as though some cars. Oh, is a problem! Another lap car on one of the best drivers on the field. That is Jerry Chen. He's getting angry right now. Right now. I don't like the scene when I see lap cars getting pushed. It's not looking good. We need to look at Jerry Chen if he can get away. It's not looking good right now. Bro, another bro moment. And this driver even succeeded on the 36th car that Jerry Chen once drove, and oh boy, and I don't know what else to say. But anyway, let's continue up front. Let's not worry too much. Right now, we are seeing Olivier Reynolds, who is still leading at the moment, but probably not for long, as Enos Kakia will try and take the lead away from the 88 car. Up in front he goes. And I think Bagus is joining in as well. He's also on the lead lap. There is Camry Jr. And I think some cars managed to get away from others who are obviously a lap down, which isn't good when you race alongside each other. It's just not good. But anyway, as we continue to focus on, there's Aditya Bagas in the 28 car. Will it be a leader for the first time for Aditya Bagas, at least for this race? And he does it. And there is Dirk Rain slowing down as usual. So something to watch out for just in case. And right now, Bagus is still up into the lead. And I think Casey Benz is trying to get that lead back from Bagus. Let me take a look at the lap cars. Some of them are potentially lap cars. Oh, they're not. I think they managed to get away, which is good. Which is good at least. So let's get back. They're probably not far, so at least it's good to know. But right now, Casey Benz is still in the lead at the moment, and interestingly, we are seeing Roberto Crown Jr., who is a veteran back from season 2, and he is also trying to get himself another win. His last win was 2 seasons ago, and he actually won 2 races that season, which put him in an unlikely spot for as a contender for the chase. And right now, he's trying to get up front. And I think he's racing for... This is the only Dodge team for Railfan Motorsports. And I think Roberto Crown Jr. is racing for that team. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Casey Benz... Not Casey Benz. Roberto Crown Jr., Bradley Riem, Trey Meek, and not Bradley. I said that again. Camry Senior. So, and right now they're going 3 wide, and looks as though we're seeing a Jordan Edwards taking the lead for the first time. Oh boy, they are literally fighting against one another. Oh boy, they're going 3 wide. It's okay-ish right now, because it's not a big group. When you put all the cars together, I would say it wouldn't look good. And looks as though Dark Rain is getting slower and slower as he struggles. I guess his car got a problem due to that collision, due to that first lap. Well, the first collision which brought out the first caution. But right now, Jordan Edwards is still in the lead, probably not for long, as Jackie Halleck will try and wrestle for the lead. As we take a look at the standings right now, as I try to do this once every 10 laps. And back in front. And it looks like they're getting close to Dark Rain, so something to watch out for. Who's gonna end up unlucky? Jack Halleck up in front. Jack Halleck, and there is Nick Tander and Jordan Edwards making the lucky shot. They're now getting away, but what's happened to the rest? I think Jack Halleck and Roberto Crown Jr. trying to get around, but oh boy, but it's a lucky shot for them, but probably not for some of the others now. As it looks like Jordan Edwards will get away and will continue on into the lead. Oh, and they got caught up. Oh my, they got caught up. Some more drivers joining in. The second pack has caught up. Quite interesting to see. So we could see more cars joining in as Jordan Edwards and Nick Tander trying to get away. Oh, we got... Oh no, I thought they were lap cars. They're not lap cars. So I guess we're going back to Daytona style racing then, where we see really close racing between a large pack of cars. And now let's take a look at Nick Tander. We go on board Nick Tander to see how big of a gap he is between the leader. Yeah, between him and the leader. We're at lap 60, so we are already we've already gone past halfway. And the battle is literally on. With some cars getting their revenge with others. Right now, the battle is back, but we've got lap cars ahead. So something to watch out for as Jordan Edwards continue to lead. There is Camry Jr. And he gets past Jordan Edwards for the lead. That is Jace Chevalier, the 43 car. He wants to get another win in the bag. Now he's on a slightly better team. I guess Petty Enterprises had decent results during his history. And they're now getting close to lap cars. Will this change absolutely everything? Hopefully, if they're friendly enough. Ooh, a bit friendly on to Camry Jr. at least, but probably not for the 17 car of Jordan Edwards. Now they're getting now they are literally paying the price for being in the back of lap cars. Whoa! Watch out, Mr. Burridge. I think you almost caused a collision. I think you caused a collision on the first one, and you probably could have been worse. It probably could have been worse. But anyway, Cameron Jr. Oh boy, and he is now up in the front now as he's got a slightly bigger lead, but probably not for long because it is plate racing, so it's going to be difficult for him to get away from the rest of the field. And looks like that Owen Scott and Jerry Chen are back up in the leading pack, the battle for the lead pack. As they try to get close, there is Camry Jr. about to lose his lead to to Aditya Bagas. Oh, and does he lose it? No, he does not. But obviously, as he crossed the line, he still take the lead, but not for long afterwards. As Aditya Bagas, oh no, Owen Scott and Jerry Chen will now be the ones to try and battle head to head. These two drivers are former teammates, and I hope that they put on a good show for this whole race. And Nicholas Wright behind them right now. We have the rest of the field. Olivia Reynolds, bad luck for her, or Jackie Halleck as well, also struggling as well to get around the last lap car at least. Anyway, Jerry Chen up in front again, as we have got 36 laps to go. There is Casey Benz on the inside, and there is Jackie Daytona. Jackie Daytona up in front. And there's Roberto Crown Jr. And Aditya Bagas up in front now. There is Owen Scott. As we take a look at the standings so far, is Owen Scott up in front. Owen Scott from 4th place to 1st place. And we're seeing another line of lap cars. Well, it's going to be another day, another challenge for them to get through those lap cars. And first one is Dark Rain. Lucky shot for Owen Scott, but what's going to happen to the others? Oh, Owen Scott's got the lucky shot, but will he be able to at least get away? And another oh boy moment for Dark Rain as he holds up the other drivers. And Owen Scott now in the surroundings of lap cars now, as he tries to get free. He's trying to get away as some cars are starting to make their way towards the other batch of lap cars. Now they're able to get away. And some cars slowly trying to get away. And Owen Scott, will he try and get away? Owen Scott's still leading at the moment. Still looking good for Owen Scott. And there's Casey Benz. Right behind him, Jay Chavalia and Ines Kakia. I don't know if this will close in with other drivers. Probably not. But don't rule out some of the other drivers just yet. And Owen Scott gets overtaken by either David Scott or Marcos Sanchez. Ooh, now that's a close one. We've got two of the lap cars about half a circuit away, half a track away. Oh my gosh, collision at the lead. Oh my gosh, and we've got a caution. Oh my gosh, absolute madness. Oh my gosh, and Reynolds got involved. OMG. What the hell just happened down there? Oh my god, they tagged. Oh great. Some of the contenders literally got taken out as well thanks to those drivers. OMG. Oh dear. Whoa. Hang on, let's take a look. Look at what the hell just happened. That looks absolute unreal. Look at that. The top three cars banning for the lead with the Owen Scott, and this happened. This literally happened. And then unfortunately this caused that Owen Scott managed to inevitably save. Oh, Roberto Crown Jr. OMG. Oh, and Jerry Cheng also got hit as well. Oh my gosh. Now he's out. Oh dear. Oh, and more cars joining. Oh, some managed to slow down in time. So where's Owen Scott? Where's Owen Scott? Trying to find this guy. Oh boy. So yeah, it was between Casey Benz, Marcos Sanchez, and Ines Kakia. And Jerry Chen suffered the most out of it, and Nicholas Wright. And take a look at Roberto Crown Jr., who literally lost control of his car. Oh, I think he got tagged by Tyree Lowell, and yeah, because of Olivia Reynolds as well, who also got involved as well. Right, onboard cameras. on board Roberto Crown Jr. And Jerry Chan, who was in a position to win the race. Well, he was one of the favorites of winning. Unfortunately, it looks as though that is likely not to be. Take a look at Jackie Halleck. I hope she's okay. I guess she slammed them on the brakes. Oh, just in time. That was close. Just in time. Just in time to save herself. But now we got to take a look at the most important part of the collision. That is, of course, Owen Scott's view, who was able to literally save himself. He literally saved that unreal. This unreal moment just happened. 3 cars collided for the lead. That is a snapshot for Daytona. Yeah, that is a snapshot for Daytona. A highlight, I mean. We'll take a look and on board of one of the drivers. I don't know who caused it, but let's see who caused it. We'll take a look slowly. I know we're a bit long, but let's see who caused it. Whoa. Wait, who actually caused it again? I think could be. Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Those two literally tagged each other. We'll take a look at one of the onboard cameras. That will be Ines Kakia. Ines Kakia. I need to pronounce it as well as I can. Absolutely unreal. Some cars, oh no, some cars are largely unscathed, like Jackie Daytona and Bradley Ram. There is Aditya Baggers, was also lucky down there. And so drivers that will retire from the race, Olivia Reynolds, as I almost forgot, she got tagged in. Whoa. I mean, probably not an onboard camera. It's not worth it. But as you can see... Oh, yeah, she smoked. I think she got hit. think she's smoking. Already she's smoking. Well, anyway, that's too much I've got to show from there, but obviously that collision was insane. That caution was absolute insane. Okay, we'll be right back after another break. Oh, we've got more drivers retiring. We'll be right back after the break, and as we go through all the drivers in total that have now retired from the race. So we will be right back after the break. Okay, we are back. And right now, let's go through the drivers that have retired. So, in the likes of Jackie Daytona, Cam Wright Sr., Nick Tander, Riley Hill, Nicholas Wright, and Jerry Chan, and Olivia Reynolds, and Angelina Patrick, and Dark Rain have all retired after the last collision. So, yeah, I need to concentrate on the race because there's been some drama in the Discord. So, I do slightly apologize, but I need to get in mind with it. So yeah, quite a lot of drivers have retired from the race following that last collision. Oh, and Aditya Baggers is up in front. So let's see what will happen. Ooh, Tyree Llewell's got a problem. He's coming into the pits. Whoa, bad luck for Tyree Llewell. We're gonna go green again, and Aditya Baggers will take the lead. Let's see what will happen next. As looks like that's not Marco Sanchez. That is Jace Chevalier. If I said Marco Sanchez, I'm stupid. If I said Jace Chevalier, then God bless me, I said it. So anyway, right now Aditya Baggers is leading at the moment. There is Jace Chevalier in second place. Oh, and it looks like Jackie Halleck will try and overtake for third place now. Something interesting to watch as right now somehow it seems to me still that anyone can literally win this race at Daytona. Well, almost everyone can still win the race as long as they keep their car going. Right now, Aditya Baggers is still leading. There is Jordan Edwards up in front. And Jordan Edwards up in front. There is Ray. Is that Ray? Oh, she wasn't safe. Now she's climbing up. Quite interesting. Bit of a jump for Ray and Army. And Jordan Edwards up in front. And Tyree Llewell is out of the pits. Obviously at a very bad time. Right now, Jordan Edwards is still in the lead. And the two Scott brothers are now back together. Yep, they are on the lead lap as confirmed. So something to watch out for. Oh, Jackie Halleck. I think she was trying to make a move on the 28 car. So right now, Jordan Edwards is still leading at the moment, and so far, it seems to be getting a bit quieter down right now. Well, a bit quieter now, but could we see another rookie winning the Daytona 250? And Owen Scott on the 17 car. And he finally gets up front, but oh, is that Enos Kakia? Enos Kakia obviously got wrecked up. Oh dear me, a bad moment. Bad judgment for the two cars behind Enos Kakia. Jackie Halleck and Ray Ayanami are all have both got caught up behind the 31 car, so one lap car down. Next one is Tyree Llewell. Sorry, I keep switching from one camera to another. Could this be a brotherly 1-2 between Owen Scott and his brother David Scott? Oh dear, I'm getting a bit diverted away from the commentary right now, as Jordan Edwards will try and take the lead back from Owen Scott, but there's a lap car in front. There's Terry Llewell. Oh, and whoa. Okay, who is it this time? Owen Scott now at the back, but Jordan Edwards now making his way past. Not a scene I like to see. We are now 16 laps to go. So right now Jordan Edwards is still leading, quite surprisingly. Is that Howell? He is on the lead lap. I haven't mentioned Xander Howell for a while now, but he's still doing quite well. Whoa, this will be interesting. If Jordan Edwards wins, then he would literally finish straight from last to first. That would be a bruh moment, I would say. As Owen Scott gets past the 17 car for the lead. We now got 10 laps to go. Lap cars, probably for the last time we're going to see lap cars. Probably to the end of the race. But Owen Scott now making a comfortable lead right now. Comfortable lead for Owen Scott. Is he going to hold it, or is he not going to hold it? A good thing he worked so hard. At one point he was out of contention, but now he's back on the top. Probably not, but you never know. If they can get close to the lap cars, then we will see. This will probably be a deciding factor of who's going to win the race. We've got lap 10, and right now Owen Scott is still leading the race. Or could this be another bra moment for Jordan Edwards, as he is trying to get back at the 12 car. This is going to be pretty interesting. Here comes Jordan Edwards on the 12 car. But will Owen Scott fight him back? Oh, and here we go, the lap cars. Oh dear, they are literally struggling right now. They're going side by side. Owen Scott still leading. Oh, I think Jordan Edwards got the better hand out of it. Oh dear, Owen Scott struggling again. Oh well, but we can worry. We can worry for another time, as right now they're struggling to get around those lap cars. We don't know who's going to come up front at least, but this will probably be the last time we're dealing with those lap cars. And Odita Bagger slowly gets past, and he goes for it. Oh, there's Eddie Flores Jr. Oh my, and Odita Bagger's now up in front, and he will take the lead, as we are now less than 10 laps to go. Things are getting pretty interesting right now. So could we see an Indonesian winning this race? I think he's Indonesian, but if I'm right, then he could be the first Indonesian driver to win a race in the PMU Cup Series. So right now, some cars are trying to get back, and some cars, including Jackie Halleck, managed to get caught up with the rest of the field and rejoining the battling pack, as we are continuing on from there. Owen Scott is trying to overtake Bagus on the outside. Quite a good move on the 12 car, and now he's up in front again. And I think David Scott is struggling. Bit of an unlucky moment for David Scott. But now we are going to focus on the last 5 laps of the race. And Solomon Sheridan, I hope not. I certainly hope not. This will become a factor. Owen Scott trying to keep control of the race, but how long will he hold that position? They're getting close to Sheridan. I guess it's going to be another challenge of dealing with those lap cars. Here comes Bagus on the 17 cars. He tries to take second place off of Jordan Edwards. We're coming up to 3 laps to go. So what's going to happen next? Oh dear. And Owen Scott manages to get through at least. So far he's getting a bit quiet now as Owen Scott tries to control the race as best as possible, but don't rule out anyone else just yet, because things could happen last minute and this could change absolutely everything. And we've got our former winner coming, and that is Ray Ayanami. Ray Ayanami, could she win another Daytona race? She has won also a Daytona road course race to her name, so that will be something interesting to add to the number of Daytona wins. So we are now at the penultimate lap of the race. I don't think they're going to catch up with the other lap cars, so bit of relief, but all we gotta do is watch the last lap of the race and we will see who is going to win the Daytona 250 race, what is regarded as one of the best races of the schedule. Right now it's going to be a head-to-head battle between Ray Ayanami and Owen Scott. Can Owen Scott defend his position, or does Ray Ayanami make a last lap moment? Make a last lap pass, maybe. I think she did a last lap pass at Daytona, the oval track, which led to her winning her first race in her career. But let's see how this will play out. Will Ray Ayanami do something with Owen Scott? So what's going to happen? Ooh, and there is Jordan Edwards. I think he's going to distract Ray Ayanami. I don't think it's going to be much competition going along. So what? Oh, I think there might be a competition straight up to last lap. Oh, not quite. Jordan Edwards just ruined it. So for Ray Ayanami, but congratulations, Owen Scott has won the Daytona 250 in what was an interesting race, I would say. It's not been as great as I thought, but who knows. I guess Owen Scott, for him, I thought that he was going to lose it eventually, but well, right now he was able to keep in control of the race, which is quite nice to see. Well, what a race at least we've seen right now. Well, I mean, we did struggle to get this race going, but at least we've got everything out of the way. So 2 hours worth of racing, and the fastest lap time will go to Ines Kakia. So congrats, Owen Scott. You've won the last Daytona Clash race last season, but now you've won your first Daytona 250. What a race we've seen right now. Ryan Army just couldn't, it was thought she was going to make a last lap pass, but unfortunately her chances were ruined by Jordan Edwards. So Rain and Army second, Jordan Edwards third, Jackie Halleck fourth, Vander Howell fifth, Ardisha Bagger sixth, David Scott sixth, Patrick Thompson eighth. David Scott seventh, Patrick Thompson eighth, David Dixon ninth, and Cam Wright Jr. 10th, and the rest. Well, goodness gracious me. Well, looks like the next race will be at Talladega. So congratulations once again to Owen Scott, as he will kick off the season with a win. So now, thank you everyone for watching this race. We will see you at the next race at Talladega. Take care everyone, and we will see you all back on the track very, very, very soon.